Hello and welcome to today's meditation. Today we are going to do a lovely little visual meditation. So if you want to go ahead and just silence your cell phones, minimize email browsers, just whatever you need to do to make sure that you've got just some nice quiet space for you to work in. Feel free to enjoy this practice either seated or lying down. Just find yourself comfortable and relaxed. Close any doors maybe if you need to do that. And we'll begin. So beginning by either bringing the eyes closed or maybe just taking the gaze slightly downward to just soften the eyes a bit. And then taking the jaw and just opening and closing, opening and closing a couple of times just to help loosen up those tight jaw muscles. Finally coming to a spot where there's still a small gap. There's still a small gap between the teeth, but the lips are pressed together. And beginning to find our breath in and out through the nose. And just bringing our attention to that breath. And as the mind wanders away, as it's so wont to do from time to time, just gently inviting the mind to come back to the breath. Finding that you can always return to that comfortable spot of the breath. And as we're focusing on our breath, beginning to imagine ourselves standing or sitting, just imagining ourselves outside. It's a beautiful, clear day, and just finding ourselves somewhere outdoors. It could be in your own yard, it might be up in the mountains or in a meadow somewhere, just a place that is lovely and has that you enjoy, and finding ourselves there. And really picture this area in detail. Notice maybe the green grass or the leaves on the trees, just really absorbing and taking in all that this beautiful little plot of nature has to offer us. Perhaps even noticing the smells of flowers or grasses, maybe hearing sounds that are coming from birds or maybe small insects. And just really, really taking in the beauty that is this place that you're standing or sitting in. And then looking down, you notice in your hand there is a seed. And you can tell right away that this is not a normal seed. This is a special seed. And so you're looking at this seed and you decide that you should plant it. So wherever you are, beginning to walk around until you find a perfect little piece of land for that seed. You find a little spot that maybe has some deep, dark earth, or maybe a small opening next to other plants. Whatever it is, you find this beautiful little spot and you plant the seed, perhaps digging up some earth in order to bury it. Whatever it is that you need to do, just planting this beautiful and unique seed And once you plant it, just returning to a comfortable spot in the outdoors, wherever you are. And a bit of time has gone by now, and you've returned regularly to water the seed and to pull up any weeds that might be growing and to just really nurture and care for this beautiful little seed. You've gone back often, and you finally begin to notice that there is the tiniest little sprout coming up out of the earth, and it makes you so happy. So you know that your work is paying off. You continue to water and weed and just cultivate the area around this special little seed. And you continue to come back, and you can see now that it's a bit more than a sprout. Your plant has started to really grow. And you can tell that this is not an ordinary plant. So you lean in and take a close look, and you can see just what this seed is growing for you. You just take a moment to really notice it, to really see the details of what is growing there. And this seed of yours, this special seed, it continues to flourish and grow, and you continue to care for it, giving it water when you need, weeding the earth around it, and it begins to maybe have blossoms and just continues to grow and grow. And soon enough, you can see that it has come to fruition. This special little seed that was unique just for you has now grown into a full-blown plant. And whatever this special seed that you've cared for and nurtured, it is now grown large enough that you can use this seed to maybe help other people. You can use this seed to maybe help improve your life in some way. This beautiful little seed. And just imagine yourself now with your full grown plant, whatever it may be, and picture yourself with this plant and see how it is changing your life. And maybe not just changing your life, but changing the lives of others that are around you. All from this one tiny little seed. This has started. And so you continue to nurture it, you continue to care for it, and you continue to be blessed by this seed, and perhaps even to bless others with this beautiful little seed. And we find ourselves once again in the outdoors, maybe in our yard, or meadow, or the mountains. And the difference now is that our seed has fully grown. We take just a moment to step back and to really admire this beautiful seed, and to admire the hard work that we put into it and the love that we gave to it. And as we sit or stand there looking at our fully grown plant now, knowing that all of that came from just one little seed, we begin to come back to ourselves, carrying maybe that seed of hope in our hearts, keeping that joy and warmth that we have felt, and slowly beginning to perhaps open the eyes if you're ready, Maybe stretching the body out, becoming fully awake and prepared for our day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful day today.